Hey, this is Tim with TM Media Design, and this video is basically for students going through school right now, and this whole video is just to really keep your motivation in getting through school, keeping your self-esteem up, and just keeping your creative spirits going. This video kind of stems from a question I had from a person that asked me. They were worried that their drawing skills, because of their lack of drawing skills, they would feel uncomfortable going into a graphic design major. And basically, in a previous video, I responded, you do want to have some basic drawing skills, but you do not have to have them at the level of an illustrator would. So, anyways, this kind of touched a sensitive nerve talking about this, because I remember going to illustration school, in art school in general, and it is just in general, art is, I think, a lot more psychologically strenuous than going to school for, I don't know, say computer programming or something, or education, any other course, basically, because most people go home, they do their work, they study, but they're not up at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking how creative I am and why can't I do this better, and thinking that they're great one day and they suck the next. And I just know how it is, because I've gone through that, and I was very passionate about what I did in art school, and it was very strenuous mentally. So this basically this person's comment made me think about a time I had in one of my illustrations class, where I had a illustration teacher that was very high on herself and thought she was wonderful and thought she was the god of illustration, and everybody looked up to her and wanted to make her happy. And somehow the question was posed. Someone asked a question, and basically what it made the teacher do is go around the circle of the illustrators sitting there, which I was part of them, and basically say, are your skills good enough to be an illustrator, or are your skills good enough to be a graphic designer? And if she said graphic designer, that was basically like throwing you in the dumpster, because it just, graphic designers, they were just, they're the I don't know, the grunts of the art world, or something like that. So now I think, I thought it devastated me when I was back there, because I wanted to be a really good illustrator and I wanted to do great in the course. But I'm very happy to be a graphic designer, and I think I actually know some illustrators that are hurting for more work than some designers are. So it's kind of funny. So basically the point of this is, take your teacher's comments with a grain of salt. If they say something that sounds like, or they do something like that sounds kind of outrageous, think to yourself and use your own common sense of what's said, and just remember that I'm not knocking all teachers. There are a lot of good ones out there, that ones that have been in the professional industry, but there's some that haven't, and they are on their little pedestal teaching, and when you ask them what they've done in the business, in the industry, there's sometimes just not much there. So anyways, keep that in mind. Again, I don't want to knock teachers. Please respect your teachers, and take their advice, but also stick to your guns, and remember, if you really like what you do, don't kill yourself and beat yourself up about certain things, and just let things take some time. Just continue working, though, and the more you work, the better you'll become. So that's pretty much it. I hope this helped. Thanks.